Welcome to Family Time. My name is Naoto Shinde and I'm the eldest son.
We're brothers.
In this video, I will talk about Yororeo versus Kameda Tomoki. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, I think most people already know the result, but just in case, there might be someone who doesn't know, so I'll say it. And Yororeo won against Kameda Tomoki by decision, right? Was it 2-0? To be specific, he won 2-0, right? Is that correct? Please let me know in the comments. Well, Takusan.
Yata! Kameda lost. Yata.
Well, I think there are people who feel that way, but I'm sad. I was rooting for Kameda.
Japanese person.
And because of that, the whole event, everything just felt sad. Mitsuya-san took the blame, and even though the silver medalist wasn't at fault, he ended up being called the silver medalist. Oni-san, thank you for coming on the channel. That was really nice of you. That's why I tried to respond like that, but I ended up taking the blame and then collapsing afterwards, so it was a bit much. I just didn't want to see it. That's how I felt. All of them were chosen as Angel Ryodomo key players. It was a big event, and although the result was disappointing, I think it was a better fight than I expected. My impression is that Leo was about to be knocked down, but he won by decision, so it felt like that. But one judge's score was a bit surprising. There were also a lot of mark rounds. Chisaki Ikeda Sefa. There are various opinions about it. You can't win just by acting like that. That's not the best way to win, Girigi. Make your point clearly. Speak up and explain it. Fuka. Ah, that's what you call a Girigiri point.
It's a bit too much, Miki. Rather than just taking the round in a straightforward way, it's more like a bluff. He's steadily taking rounds. Fukai.
Well, that recent before. When you watch Mans, even if you say that, it's not really safe, is it? Losing 2-on-1, getting revenge 2-on-1, and then getting teased for it being 2-on-0. Isn't that right? Today's comment is... But I'm just talking about the match.
But the match?
We all posted prediction videos for this match, so there was a lot of promotion leading up to it. Oni-san and the others, I always mess up their names. I can't get their names right.
Mr. Daisha is the one I remember the most. Kai.
Koki Furuta.
And Daisuke.
I also heard your prediction, and Daisuke is amazing. Your prediction as a gambler and a normal win-loss prediction, it's interesting how you split it into two with that kind of feeling. That you're an interesting person. The way he divides and explains how to look at people is really logical, but at the same time, he's a very realistic person. Yeah. But I felt like it would be difficult to ask for your opinion, so I tried to act tough and pretend I was fine. I just want to live up to your expectations. When I listen to his story, he says that since the era of cameras has passed, Tomoki is also an angel. He was saying something like, since the era we used to believe in has passed, we should just give up. But I ignored that and thought it was nonsense. I really respect Tomoki for challenging the champions. Lately, I get the feeling that the fans are just here to have fun, and I wonder what they're trying to say, or maybe I just don't get it, but it seems like they're just enjoying themselves. So I don't really want to look at those two as a pair anymore, and I guess that's how I feel.
Isn't it impossible to even explain it? It's impossible, really impossible. When Sho appears in the match,
Kiyomiya
is challenging a formidable opponent.
It's about taking on a challenge, isn't it? Kono, you can't really say that in public, you know.
And that...
Well, for example, even if I go there, it's not like I'm doing anything special, you know. It's not really about the person themselves. It's a completely different story. No matter what, it's actually the opposite of the current trend. But as a person, I think you should keep your own standards. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there are a lot of different ways to look at it, but practice matches are mostly about viewership ratings. People don't really watch them live, that's all. I don't think it ever reached 1 million, so I can't say that with confidence, but that's just what I know. Please let me know in the comments, but since I was streaming live, I didn't really watch it myself. Still, I got the feeling that a lot of people were watching. As for the content of the match, I honestly thought it would change, but even if the development didn't go as expected, it was still interesting to see how they responded. For me, I really watch it as a Tomoki fan supporting the player, so I guess I was watching it from that kind of perspective.
Well, yeah.
But if that wasn't the case, there weren't many chances, and it felt a bit frustrating. There probably weren't many moments either, not even once really, but
well, I don't really know either.
Yeah, I didn't really feel like I was winning, and I couldn't quite get the points either.
Shio.
If you keep going, matches really do get interesting. That's what I felt. The result was that Leo was really strong, and I felt like even Kanda was strong, but I don't think it's fair to say they exceeded expectations. Honestly, when they took the center, I thought Leo would have the advantage in close combat, but surprisingly, Kanda was the one who succeeded the most. That was thanks to his bodywork up close. Honestly, I didn't expect that at all. I thought Leo would be able to push back, but he just couldn't.
That's right. He's physically strong, isn't he? I mean, really.
Stamina too, probably.
After that.
I started to get tired halfway through, so I switched up my game plan. There are moments when I switch from the Inada fighting style to the Fukai fighting style, and you can really see it. It's like, oh, he switched to the Inada style now. I couldn't use my power punch. I was just throwing light punches at high speed, hitting and moving, but I couldn't really do anything else. I was thinking I was leading on points, and I even said that after the match. So I thought, if I just kept going like this, I could win on points. That's how I felt, and I said that to Inoue after the match, like, I thought I could win on points, and Inoue replied, really? Please enjoy it, including the bad jokes. It was a good match. Yeah. Even if I say it's because times have changed, if I steal Mr. Daichi's words. Even if you say the era of camera families has passed, I don't think that's just an excuse. Tomohi is my last hope. Even if you say it ended here, it was a long era, you know, that name too. Because the past can live on forever. Yeah, I guess so. Once you get into the story, it feels like it goes on forever, and you end up creating something amazing. Shiro-san, really... Everyone has their own opinions, but what he created will live on forever. It's not just his life, it's the lives of his children, his children's children, and so on. It's called family tree in English. You say family tree. But even though he changed the lives of his entire family, it's not something that's recognized or accepted in the village. I feel the same way.
But still.
I think my reputation in the world has gone down, but I wouldn't say it's hit rock bottom.
As expected.
That's the front line. Since it wasn't a decisive blow, I don't think many people expected Kanda to go down after being knocked down a few times.
So, with this result, what does it mean? Was Kanda really that much better, or was Leo just not able to fight well in Japan? There are a lot of things to consider.
Being away shouldn't really be that much of a disadvantage, right? Was his condition bad, or maybe something from the last fight was still affecting him? Or was it just that his condition was really bad this time? I'm not sure. There is compatibility, but still, he's attacking really aggressively. The fighter has quick counters and good guard skills, so I think their compatibility is actually pretty good. It was against Bernard Lopez. To put it simply, he's like a camera. He's fought 42 times and hasn't lost even once. That's really impressive. To respond. Are you sure you can do it? It's amazing that at 42, you're not splitting your voice into falsetto. You must have fought with awe. I'm Mikishiko, and I'm doing it all by myself. You're really good at it. That's why Leo's reputation is just like a regular fan's. In the world, maybe it's lower, maybe not, but for me, it's still high. Kanda exceeded my expectations. It felt like Mina fought better than I expected, so maybe my expectations for Mina were just too low. Fururashu-san will probably make a comeback too. I was so confident and expected to win, so I bet on Binta, but now I want Binta to take the hit from Chan tomorrow. That's how it is. I thought there was no way Leo Sugoi Kedo would use a camera, so I was overthinking it. Even the way he hits the punches all over the place.
He can't manage the damage properly.
That's not the right way to throw a punch. Are you saying even angels aren't like that? So that's how it ends. When I see Leo's punch, my body just... It's not like he's just swinging wildly and hitting. Most of the time he's doing it properly. The rules haven't changed, so if you follow them, your chances of winning go up. Looking at the current flow of matches with various fighters, that's what it seems like. So there's no need to rush. All the fighters are basically point fighters. Something like that. Right.
There's no risk and no downside. That's what the players ultimately want.
It's like they're just coasting along.
Of course, there are exceptions. Gennady Golovkin and Kanaro.
And so on. So
That's right. In the world.
In the...
2 people, 3 people, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you go down, you'll get hit. So especially in the first round, don't do it. Doki is Mekishiko Bokusa, right? Batch.
Hansa.
Because you took it, your head is fine. I don't know about the outcome, but the topic has changed a bit. I don't know if Akita Senshu will retire or not. I think I did my best. I'm borrowing Daiki-san's words, but I really think I did my best.
Well, did you ever see versus Inoue's fight?
You kept running away forever, didn't you? You kept running away forever, Yan Yan.
What is it? Ne Shoto. Well, the mood is like someone stole Nyan candy. The mood is like someone stole candy. The mood is like someone stole Yan Yan candy. The mood is like someone stole something delicious. I just looked away for a second and it was gone. Yan Yan, ha ha ha, I'm not really satisfied, you know.
Yan Yan, well, it can't be helped. Leo won, so I guess it's your victory.
Even with words, Leo is talking about whether he can rise to the level of an upper-class featherweight, but I don't think that's the case. Directly, it's different.
If he holds the belt, there's a possibility he could stay for about 2 more years, isn't there? If Naoya Inoue moves up, he could fight with Ball or Jun Shinaka, but not yet.
Strong.
If that's the case, he won't move up. Not yet. The future is still far away. Well, I just thought that if I lost here, it would absolutely not be okay. I also won. There's no way I could lose. Don't you feel that way? Or is it just a bluff? With the title beside, this is mostly...
Isn't it? That's how it feels, so yeah, I don't really know.
I don't think so, but if I did, I'd probably fall into the super bantamweight division and then... It wasn't Ryota. I'm not sure who it was, but I remember thinking he was a really straightforward champion. Everyone has their own opinions. But I'm not really familiar with the structure of the Hamada brand, so I can't say for sure. But I don't think it's something that just sprang up out of nowhere. I don't have strong support from a gym or anything, so it's not a complete outlier. So turning things around, that's why I really respect that brand and family as well. It felt like we were making the world with just ourselves, like one person couldn't possibly do it alone. So what exactly is Rise?
That's right.
Did we really surpass that? That's amazing. Honestly, there are probably Japanese people who don't even know who Yamada is. That's how famous he is, right?
I hate it.
I just can't accept it, no matter what. That's how I feel. At least that's the impression I got from Point Leo and Canda's calculations. Calculation, an interview after the weigh-in or something like that. Isn't there going to be a press conference, or maybe not? Anyway, there's always this one interview with a really unique voice. For the fighters, it's probably for Mr. Tomoki Monomane, but honestly, I don't really know. But maybe that's what makes it so memorable. I think everyone has heard about it at least once. As for the name, I don't really know it, but that interview... That reporter, that's what I'm talking about. That reporter interviewed Tomoki and later said that the odds were 6-4 in favor of Leo. But in the world, everyone expects Leo to win, right? What do you think about that?
That's what I was asked.
Huh? Really? That's what I thought. I didn't expect them to say the other guy had the advantage. It's just the normal disrespectful comment before the match. So what did you think, Makoto? Do you remember?
I understand that you want a clean finish.
That's it. That's the conclusion, isn't it? Just make it a topic or something. Whether it's an interview or Oricon, I don't know if it's your share or not, but if you just go with the flow and put a title on it, it's not really work, is it? I think you can tell whether someone is just making a topic for the sake of it or not, and honestly, I think that's not good.
Especially towards the players, right? There are some really bad things too, and I just don't get it.
You know, I just thought the way they said it wasn't very nice. Generally, people think the structure is disadvantageous, but it's not really like that. It's not such a big deal. For example, if you have a big pounder, it's 6-4, so it's not that specific. For instance, I just imagined it. I thought the player here was the type who would say something like, of course, I'm going to win and take on the challenge. Kaite. Normally people think that the opponent will probably win and the world expects you to lose. That's why you don't say things like, I'll definitely win before the match. It's just common courtesy.
That's totally fine.
It's not about being rude or anything like that. It's just a different type of thinking. If you're going to say something like that, you should say it to my face. I absolutely welcome comments like that. When someone asks me about it, I say what I think. Do you think that way too? I believe that if the other person wins, I just say it straight. Myself. What I want to say is a little different from what you're talking about. What I want to say is, that reporter, not that reporter, no, not that.
I can't really tell the difference between that reporter's voice and mine, so I don't think that reporter is someone I like. That's the kind of person they are. The questions are straightforward and so are the answers. Please interview me.
I don't think I've seen a single comment on this.
Even so.
But the impression still remains, doesn't it?
Here.
Yes, they're talking about that reporter. That's not the Geneva Convention, is it? The topic is about
making a buzz.
Well, that's how you create buzz. So Kameda, he's a sumo wrestler, so I think that's why it got blown out of proportion. For example, if you said that to Junjin Nakaya and aimed it at Naoya Inoue. Yeah, right,
I don't know.
It's usually just bashing, right? I don't think anyone would say something like that before a match, so everyone, please leave your honest comments. That's how I feel, like I'm asking for your support. Well, when we have a match where we're supposed to join our open chat, everyone gets really hyped up.
Myself.
About the points and such, and also, since there are groups where you can enjoy other people's combo techniques and combo skills, boxing is the same way. Kickboxing is also linked in the summary section, so please check it out. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Also, please smash that channel subscribe button. It's a nice button, so smash that one too. Let's meet again. Bye-bye.